Voices of the Void. This game has scratched an itch within me that no other game has ever done before. The way this game combines horror and comfort, it is just unmatched. This is my top one favorite game ever, which is not a lot coming from me because I don't play that very many games, but okay. Now, I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't played this game before, because I have. I've played it dozens and dozens of times. I've completed about like maybe 15 runs ever since I first played it back in the 0.6.3 days. But this is gonna be a first, as I'm going to record my run. The game has just been well, I wouldn't say just, but as of recently, the game has been updated to 0.8.3. Where is it to? 0.8.2. And I have no idea what's been added in the 0.8 versions of the game. So on that aspect, I'm going in blind. So let's just jump right into it, and I'll see you there. Here we are. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Alright, here we are. Voices of the Void. Back in the forest. Now, like I said, I have played this game to death. I can say that I probably have more hours than your average person. So I'm not going to pretend like I don't know what's going to happen in this game. But then again, there's always new stuff to see. You could play this game for 100 hours and not see even half of the stuff that's in this game. There is just so much content packed into this tiny little indie game that, honestly, every run is going to be completely different. And you're not going to see everything every run you go through. And that's what I love about this game. Everyone's experience is different. And we're gonna see just how different mine is. But hopefully, we'll get to see a bunch of new stuff that I haven't seen before. Because I have played this game a lot on previous runs, so we're just gonna see what happens. Can I hold this? I can. Okay. This is it. This is where we'll be staying for the time being. Kel's new home. This will be our home for the time being. The doors open and close faster? They do. They slam now. Ooh, that's interesting. Well, for the time being, we're just gonna have that locked. The doors like that? They are. Interesting. This is it. This is where we'll be staying. This is gonna be our desk. Now, I have not messed with this new desk yet. I knew it existed, but I have never actually messed with this desk in particular. Ooh, we got... I know the game takes place in Switzerland, but that's a Canadian flag. That's interesting. Oh, look at all these buttons and doodads and gizmo gadgets. Of course, that doesn't work. I'm so used to the old desk. Might take a bit of getting used to, but I mean, from what I can tell, all the buttons seem to be the same, so it should be easy to get used to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set that down, turn on some lights, and I'm gonna also disable my shadow real quick. Alright. I just like to have my shadow off. Just a personal preference of mine. But anyway. Oh. Alright, gotta... Ooh. That's a new sound. I can clear them. I can clear them all at the same time. I don't remember if you could actually clear them. You may have been able to. I don't remember. But yeah, I pretty much, unless this has changed, it doesn't look like this has changed. And if not, I can just come back to read it again. So, all right, let's see here. Components. What is that? Oh. Is this like a on-off switch? It is. Interesting. Oh, I like that. I like that. I don't know how often I'd use that. We got our photos. I'm definitely going to be setting up cameras this run. Advancements. Door. This all seems the same. There might be a few new items or something, but I'll figure that out later. Database. That's the same. Yeah, we're going to have to save up a lot of money. But anyway, it's 2:30. Let's get to work. Now, I'm gonna assume this operates the same. Oh, right, I need to find a signal. Oh, what is that over there? Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I don't remember the satellites being that loud. Yeah, I do not remember the satellites being that loud. This is new, too. Can I climb this? This is obviously a siren of some type. And there's only one event in the game that I know of where a siren goes off. I don't want to spoil it, but I wonder. We're in the mountains of Switzerland, so I doubt there's ever going to be a tornado, but with this in the game, who knows? Who knows? We're getting something. Let's see if we can phone in on the signal. Okay, let's change polarity. Yep. I guess that's good enough. Can I get any closer? I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. Alright, we're just gonna wait for that to download. I think that's an asteroid, or maybe a dwarf planet. No, yeah, it's definitely an asteroid. Now, nothing much is gonna happen for the first however many days, but as the days go on, things are just gonna get weird. Okay, what did I bring with us? MREs, batteries, toilet paper, classic Killjoy, and a certificate. This I can just I don't want to cover up whatever that is. Here, I'll just remain behind blast shield while machine is operating. Okay, maybe that's not gonna no. You know what? Just hang it up above the door. It's not completely centered, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Killjoy. You're just gonna sit there. Actually, you know what? No, here. I'm gonna sit. Perfect. You're gonna be my little work buddy. You and I are gonna see some things, and whether we like those things are up for time. Only time will tell. All these little nicks and knacks, all this trash. I've never really wondered. It hasn't really hit me until now, but why is this place such a mess? Like, I get it, this place probably hasn't been used in quite a bit, but that doesn't really explain why there's, like, heaps of trash everywhere and just random pieces of plastic and rubber and all kinds of junk. And you just don't ask about these things. This is it. This is the lands. We're in charge of all of this now. Every single little thing that the eye can see, we are in charge of. This is our home now. I wonder if there's gonna be like a use to these windmills at some point, because as far as I'm aware, they're only decoration. But maybe one day, maybe there already is a use for them. Maybe there's an event tied with them, who knows. The many adventures that we're gonna go on in this place. There's so many little things that we're not even gonna see. Like, there's gonna be things that happen that we aren't even gonna know even happened. But that's for later. Right now, we have a job to do. And that is to gather signals using all of these satellites. See what is going on out there in the great beyond. Now, I'm not sure how this playthrough is gonna go. Like, I want to make this playthrough serious. A lot of my past playthroughs have not been very serious. They've been kind of goofy and just not really taking things serious. But I think that's gonna change. I'm gonna take this playthrough serious. I want to okay. I want to unlock the mysteries of this place, because there are so many mysteries to this place, and I'm making it my goal that we unlock every single bit of knowledge that there is to find about this game. That's what I intend to do. These I see the bed duplication glitch is still a thing. That's good to know. Oh, right, the chicken burgers. I have never found all of them. I've gotten to the point where I've gotten most of them in one run, but I've never found them all. I just don't know where they're all hiding. Thank you. But the sun rises on a brand new day. A brand new day in our new home. I wonder. There's a bunch of new stuff up here. Like this thing. I have no idea what this thing is. This thing over here. Why is it... Why do I need to be warned about radiation? Like, huh? Like, what? What even is this? Is this like a vent of some sort? Get this chicken burger though. Save it for later. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Maybe none of this has a thing or a use, and this is all just this decoration. And here comes the sun. In all of my previous playthroughs, I have never once used the fridge or the microwave or the oven or anything because I've never played with food spoilage on. But I'm gonna give that a try. I'm gonna give it a try. And if that doesn't go well, and if I hate it so much, then we'll switch it off. But right now, we're just chilling. Excuse me? Excuse me? Why? Why? I don't like that. Why do you need to add a scary filter when I walk into the basement? No, there's no need for that. There is absolutely no need for that. You're still the same. Still the skeleton behind here. I know about this. I know that skull's important. Get back to that later. Maybe sometime in the far future. I don't like being down here. Let's get out of here. Why do you need a why do you need a scary filter every time you go into the basement? That's just wrong. The noises. It never occurred to me that the console doesn't make any noises, but now that it does, I don't like it. Oh. Oh, right. We need to buy the module for that. Interesting. Now, at the moment, we don't have the processing power to upgrade or to start upgrading these. Yeah. So for now, all we can do is just have sound files that don't really give us much to work with. But as we progress into the game and we get more and more points, that will change and we'll be able to upgrade all of the equipment, which will make it much easier for us to explore the voices of the void. That was really cringy. Cut that out. Cut that out. It's just so unnerving how these giant monstrous things that we're completely surrounded by make so much noise. And it's just like They're like monsters in and of themselves. Yeah, you have complete control over what they do. But like just being surrounded on all sides by these big giant metallic dishes. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. And also I don't remember them being that loud. And the fact that they don't get quieter when you're inside, that's probably a bug, but I don't know. Now, oh, there we go. I don't think, no, we don't have any tasks for day one, so today is really just gonna be about not doing much. Oh. These make new noises. Okay, this is still the same. Yeah, this is still the same. Actually, I'm gonna worry about this one. I'm gonna worry about them all right now because every time I fix one, I get more and more points. I get 5 points for every time I fix one, which is great because I need as many points as I can get early in the game. That's gonna take a while. You know what? While that downloads, let's go on a bit of a walk. Let's go. Let's just go and have a nice leisurely walk around to see what the world has for us. Let's just go around and see all the things there is to see in this cursed little forest. These are the good ones, right? I'm assuming so. Yeah, that's what I remember about this game. There's always little noises strewn about, and every little noise means something. Every tiny little noise means something. And that's the scary part. I know, I'm getting hungry. So serene. It's so nice to hear animals, birds, and the scenic sounds of this cursed land. But what I really want to see is this area over here. Can I get rid? How do I get? I'm gonna get rid of the hot bar up there. Get rid of that! Hide the hot bar. It doesn't do anything. It's changed in here. Doesn't look like anything much has changed in here. This old house is still here. It was worth looking into. Comb. Alright, I'm starting to run low on stamina, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the base, get some good sleep, and then we'll see what we'll do from there. You're still charging up, so I think it's good time to have a good old, I guess, day's sleep. Oh. Oh. Not this. We never I could never do this. Not like it even mattered. Anyway, back to sleep. Excuse me? Excuse me, what? I don't like that. I was just talking about how we're always in control of these things. And I guess I spoke way too soon. I don't like that. I don't like that. Did something change? It... Not cool, man! Ooh. The lightning sound effects are... But seriously, man, that's not cool. Now I have to... Okay. That was not cool. Different polarity, too. Close enough. Oh, it's thunderstorming. We're not gonna get good, like... It's not gonna stay. Oh, right. We're gonna have to babysit this thing. Anything's out of place. I don't like how dark it's getting. I don't like how dark it's getting. Did anything... No, nothing happened on the console. I don't like how they moved on their own. It's probably just something automatic or something. Maybe like a dead man switch or something. I don't know, but I don't like that. I'm gonna attempt to sleep some more. I'm not gonna sleep too long. I don't want the satellites to move again. I'm gonna go ahead and lock down for the night. I always lock down for the night. That is if I can remember to. This is gonna be painfully slow for the first set amount of days. But soon we should be getting our first tasks. And that's when we need to start keeping track of everything. Satellites we need to visit each day. I have to write down hash codes. The whole 9 yards. Let's do a little bit of cleaning. Well, I mean, there's not really much cleaning we can do, but we can at least get all of this junk and just throw it in a corner. And just move all our problems somewhere else so we don't have to look at them. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to... Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to clean this up at some point. But that's for another day. Right now, we have 10 points to our name. And let's just say that's probably enough just to get us scraping by with food. We can buy a banana. Yeah, okay, this might become a problem. But then again, this whole place is stocked with stuff. Like, if we go down to the basement... Which one is it? This locker? This locker. We take one of these rocks. We can start bashing the ever-living crap out of these boxes. Eventually they'll break. Unfortunately, this one had nothing much more than a simple potato that I can't even eat. I probably have to cook it or something. Well, actually, let's try. Got nothing but time on my hands. I need to plug this thing in. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. There we go. See if this works. I don't know how long you would need to cook a potato, but... let's just see how that works. Is it doing anything? Oh, there goes my flashlight. Editor name here. I just realized that I tried to microwave a potato and I expected that to do something. Okay. So, I don't think that... No, I don't think that did anything. It's definitely steaming. Oh well, let's, get out of here. Oh! I forgot this was a thing. It's the meteor shower. Full moon's night. Technically, I think this would be a meteor storm, but to me, it's all the same. Now, I've heard stories of ancient times where meteor storms have happened, and it just fills me with so much glee. One day, I would just love to see a meteor storm like this. It's so unbelievably fascinating. And it's so cool to see in real life. Like, I've only seen shooting stars, like maybe 3 times in my life so far. And just the thought of seeing hundreds of little light particles streaming across the sky is just amazing. One day maybe I'll get to see it. But just like that, it is over. And we get to go back to our duties. This is now charged up to 100%. I'm going to save the signal. We'll go ahead and listen to it, even though I doubt we're going to hear much. Oh, wrong button. I figured as much. Every time I play them, or I play a signal, I always think I hear little nuggets of something in the background. Just a little something. Next. Right, the satellites are still loud. What is this gonna be? Looks like it's gonna be a massive star. I heard that. That's just a noise from the machine. Oh, that's my stomach. I know that. The power is blinking. Does that mean the thing is down? W check. Yep, it went down. Okay, so we're gonna have to climb the tower and go repair that. Oh, but it's a new day, so we should have gotten a new daily task. 2 signals of level 3, and we have to check on Sierra, Quebec, and Yankee. Get their hash codes. I think we'll wait for the morning to do that. Not that I'm afraid to go out in the dark, because who knows, but anyway, we already have the amount of signals we need, so anything we get over here now is just overkill. That is probably our good friend Thomas up there. Maybe Thomas will come down and we'll be able to say hi. Who knows? $333. A cursed time. Anyway, let's go get that tower. And indeed, you have lost connection. Let's fix that real quick. Now, I've always had thoughts about this. And it might just be my conspiracy brain going at it, but in order for the drone to find us, in order for the drone to be able to fly over and land at our base, this radio transmitter has to be functional. Which does not make sense to me. If we are at a stationary point that never moves on Earth's surface, so you would need a radio transmission or a radio signal to be able to find where we're at, because we're always in this one place. You can just program the drone to always come here. Unless it is not other humans who are operating that drone. Who knows? Maybe it's the aliens. But I might be thinking too much into that. I like to overthink things. Think while we wait for that, wait for the sun to come up. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Is there a light switch? Yes, there is. I just wanna light up this area. Time being. Till I get enough money to decorate this place to my will. Um, what? What? What's happening? This is new. It's over. Okay. I don't like that. That was... Okay, I guess that was just nothing. And that's the thing. You could just be sleeping and all of a sudden you wake up. And you just have no idea what's happening. And half of the time, you're never gonna know what happens. It just... Something happens, and then it's gone. With absolutely no explanation whatsoever. But it's like, it was like I was getting a fake pause screen. Weird. I need more... I'm gonna run out of drugs. Well, let's listen to it, actually. Nope. Come on. Let's listen to it real quick. Figures. Alright. 3 signals. But now that the sun has come up, let's grab ourselves a piece of paper and we'll head out. Let's see here. Sierra, Quebec, Yankee. Quebec and Yankee are right by each other. So I'm probably going to go to Sierra first. Yeah, we'll go to Sierra and then hop by Quebec and Yankee. Alright, let's go. The sunsets in this game are just... The lighting, the light work in this game is just... perfection. Now, I know there's an ATV. I like using the ATV. Heard something. Now, what was I saying? Oh, right. Now, I like using the ATV. Yes, it's quick and efficient. But, to me, there's just nothing that beats just hopping on your own 2 feet. I'm going on a leisurely walk through the great outdoors. There is just nothing more therapeutic. I like being immersed in nature. Nature is just so beautiful, so serene. I could get lost in a forest for ages. I don't think there's a path directly to Sierra from where I'm at. I'm just gonna create my own little shortcut here. And hopefully not go tumbling off the side of this cliff. Not gonna be able to climb that. Not go tumbling down to the very bottom. That would be nice. Hey, can I get up this? Yes, I can. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Alright, you should be Sierra, right? Yes, because that's Romeo. Before we do that, I want to just quickly venture to the top of one of these towers, because I know you can. I know you can. Yes, you can. don't like this claustrophobic tube. This just screams claustrophobia. Please, let me on. Thank you. Now, I have no idea what the inside of a wind turbine looks like. But whatever this machinery is, it doesn't look very, safe. It feels like if I put my hands anywhere close to this, it will, rip my arm off. And, I think there's a little bit of, texture work and modeling that needs to be done here. But yes. Ooh. That distance fog effect is new. Here it is. The best view in all of the land. Just think, we were just down there. We are so high up. This is our land. We are in charge of all of this. And yet, we are just a tiny speck of dust in the grand scheme of things. I think I'm gonna get down before gravity does the work for me. Okay, that's good. That won't let me. Okay. Please let me on. Please let me on. Please let me on. Okay. Alright, we need to continue doing our jobs before we waste daylight. Just get to Sierra. Careful going down steep slopes. Easily fall off. This is Sierra. Yeah, this is Sierra. Yeah, this is Sierra. Alright. And all we need to do is grab the hash code. If I can type right. And there it is. Our hash code. Grab our piece of paper. This is Sierra. So it's 18277 E6463. Let's just hope I did that right. I did not do that right. Okay. I always have to double check because I always make mistakes. Don't be making noise like that. Jeez. Okay. I need to get used to the new noises these, like, servers make, because I don't like that. I just... Knowing that every single noise means something, you can get really paranoid. Really easily paranoid. That's Romeo. This one should be November. Quebec and X-ray should be this way. I see the bed duplication thing got here too. It was, I'm gonna copy this because it's probably gonna delete it. It was, yeah, it was Yankee. Okay. It was Yankee and Quebec. So you are Yankee. Let me up. Yankee. SB hash. And we'll go ahead and copy that down. I'm never gonna be able to get used to the sounds these things make. I did do that right. Anyway, off to Quebec. Is that Quebec? I think that is Quebec. No, that's X-ray. No, that's Quebec. Yeah, it's Quebec, because that's whiskey in the way background over there. Yeah, this is Quebec. Yeah. Random log. SV hash. Go ahead. Copy that down. I think I got that right. Right. And we got our hashes for the day. Take a shortcut here. Ow! Okay, that did not end well. Alright, let's make it back to the base. And we'll go from there, see what we need to do. Something about this thing just doesn't sit right with me. And I don't know what it is. It just doesn't sit right with me. Who knows? As long as it doesn't uproot itself, grow legs, and walk away, I think we'll be just fine. Let me go in here real quick and get this unlocked so I can, grab whatever's in here. All the useful things. They're moving again. Why are they moving again? I don't know. That's so weird. And they're so loud, it startles me every time. Anyway, let's grab all this. Grab the keys. What is this? Oh, it's a drive box. This is what they look like now? Oh. 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 It was just backwards. Okay. That makes more sense. Is there anything in these? Thanks? I guess? Why would I need to know that now? Is something after me? Just to be safe, we're just gonna go ahead and lock down. There is something out there. Is it moving? Yeah, it's moving. And it's daytime, so it isn't our friend Thomas. Do things. I don't know. I don't like that. Anyway. Probably gonna end this episode here shortly because I've been recording for a bit now. And we've already seen quite a bit happen. This first episode hasn't been a slouch when it comes to stuff happening, but now I'm gonna continue with this series. I have a lot of other things and other videos that I need to record at some point, but you know, like the Minecraft series, the tornadoes and stuff. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get back to that. What I really want to do is get back into the Gmod horror maps. Those are so fun to do. But with me being in college right now and my new computer being at home and my old janky piece of crap computer that I still use being up at my apartment, it's kind of hard to record videos because I'm solely going to be recording videos on my old computer. I need to sleep. Or no. I'm gonna be recording videos solely on my new computer because it is, as you can tell, much better at handling games than my old computer that has like decade-old equipment. But yeah, that's how it's gonna go. So I might be able to only record videos on certain days. There might be weeks where I don't post because I can only play so often. Oh, I need to send out these signals for the new day. Let's grab this. But yeah. Hopefully I can at least get a video out per week. That'd be the ideal scenario, but I have no idea if that's gonna be feasible, so uploads might be very scarce. But since right now it's Easter holiday, I get a few extra days off. How does this work? Is this different? You don't just throw it on top? Do I... Oh! Okay. Okay. That's fine. Perfect. But yeah, so don't expect uploads very often. I really want to try to make it to where I upload as often as I can, but obviously with college and stuff, that's not going to be an easy feat. So I'm just going to upload whenever I can, and we'll just see how it goes. Alright, drone's on its way. Nothing there. That's completely fine. Oh. Let's see what we got. Great job. Package received. Data is too noisy. Can't do much with this. Well, there's not much I can do until I get enough points. Sorry, Max. Sorry, Dr. Max, but you're just gonna have to wait until I grab enough points to where I can do my job and do my job better. And in fact, I'm going to upgrades. Let's see here. Let's up the download speed. And the sensor success rate. Okay. Let's see here. What else? We're not gonna worry. Actually, yeah. Let's do processing level, because we can get more money for processing. Although that means we need to up our processing speed. Detector sensitivity. Let's up that. All right, perfect. Got some upgrades. I think that's a good point to stop. We'll worry about this in the next episode. But anyway, thank you for watching. Even though probably it's not gonna be very many people watching. My channel is not that big, at least yet. At least, I mean, it's not like this is a channel that I plan to profit off of. It's just kind of a passion project, I guess. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.